Welcome back. All right, on our 9 steps to writing your Sir Thriver story, part 5B, the chapter outline. Ready? Here we go. Okay, many chapters have some type of introduction, the body of it, and then the conclusion, especially if you're writing something nonfiction. If you're writing a novel, a little bit different, but the idea you want to keep the structure going within a chapter. Does that mean you have to outline every chapter? Maybe not. But if you are nervous and you don't know what to do, look at your big overall outline and the bullet points, and then figure out how those bullet points are going to stretch out into a chapter. Cool? All right. Hooks. You need to hook them in. It could be a quote, it can be dialogue, it can be any kind of amazing headline. You want to pull them in to know what it is they're doing. Here is a quick outline. Again, don't be scared. English class business here. Topic. Who's the audience? I know. Can you see that theme? Who are you writing to? Introductions. That opening sentence. How is it hooking it in? What is the key statement for this particular chapter? Is it about the abuse that happened when you were 5? Is it about the lesson you learned after you've been through 4 years of therapy? What are some of these key points down into that? Now, the background information, ooh, it's important. This lineup of information gives readers to know what the history is of the topic. It can be done in a few sentences, but you want to give people that idea of what's important. Again, look at your outline. You want to see, is that going to interrupt it? Just look to see. These are ideas of how to create a chapter. You want to have main points, because if it's just a lot of this or a lot of this, you don't really have to know what the sign means to kind of get the visual of it. La, 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 right? Get your main points in there. Again, like my friend, she had 5 lessons, and then she created 3 stories per lesson. So the main point and focus, she wanted to have that lesson within her stories each time. Cool? All right. The main body points is that you want to be showering all of this together in something that we call showing and not telling. We'll go deeper into that as well. Okay. Main points, put it in there. Examples, details. You might hear my daughter crying right now. It's okay. We'll work through it. Dad's there. So examples, details, explanations, main points. Get it on. Get it in. If you need anything else on how to expand on your second point, same idea. If you have a third point, how to expand on it, there you go. If this helps you to start chapter by chapter here and then putting it into the main book outline so that you can reference it, vice versa, cool. However it works. The idea is the more you have set up, the flow can really happen through, because your brain isn't worried about these small details. They're there. Wait, where was I going? I got derailed. Ah, that's right. Okay. And put down. The recap is at the end of your chapter. What did you learn? Without saying it quite that bluntly, but you want to have that idea of, what can I remember from the experience that I just had within these past 10 pages? Recapping that together, making it conclusion. Have a call to action. Now, does every chapter need a call to action? Maybe not. Maybe it's just a few. If you are writing only one chapter and it's getting added to a whole bunch of different other different authors in an anthology, well, you better have a call to action, because you only have one chapter, one voice, one time to do this. Okay? So it works a lot of ways. The call to action, like for my memoir, my action was I would leave them hanging and they wanted to get to the next page to figure out what's going to happen next. Okay. In my epilogue, I had a lot of call to actions and the things that were happening throughout. Cool. Second book, more vignettes, short stories, what I learned, short stories, what I learned, short stories, what I learned, call to action. How can you now implement this? So different structure. But in a call to action, whether it's throughout the book or at least at the beginning, at the end of the book, sandwiched, is important. Okay, this outline is going to help you take this crazy, messy chapter and turn it into a mini masterpiece. But you need to stick through making some type of plan. Now, I have a saying that says, make your plan and your plan will make you, right? Think about the simplicity of that. It is there. Creation starts with preparation. Very true. Because your mind, it frees your mind to flow with all of that. Meet us on the next time here. We're talking about part 6A, which is the hook and your title. Cool? All right, y'all, you guys are doing awesome. You're going through this. I hope you're taking the time to stop, to pause, to write these things down, what it is that you need in the next section. And again, if you need anything from me, reach out. I'm just an email away, Facebook away, whatever it is that I can do to help you through this process.